Buddy, sorry about the random disappearance for a good few hours. Had a bit of a tiny little emergency. A massive storm came and hit us. We had to figure out some issues about fixing some things. Nothing too crazy, but it is dealt with, and we can carry on with the game. Thankfully, I think we're almost done with this. We are almost done with this tower. So we should be able to use some of our stronger abilities and finish things off. Do some speed fighting. There we go. Alright, that's good. We should be nearing the end, I believe. Okay. There. Ooh, what have we here? We equipped that. Yes, we did. And I'm going to give that to Null to make some room. And then defend thunder and fire attack. We want to give that to Jessica, because anything that is like defense oriented should be equipped by the healer, because the healer needs to stay alive. Alright, so we've unlocked that door. Can I slip around? Yeah, there we go. And then we're in here. Let's see, what was his voice?
If you wish to proceed further, you must make a decision. In making your way through this spire, who is the least helpful? He or she must admit their weakness and leave immediately.
What the hell are you talking about? None of us are going anywhere, Damon.
Either you surrender, the weakest member of you shall perish.
Did I mention how much I hate your guts, old man? This is a real problem, Alex. How are we going to decide which one of us leaves? We can't decide because none of us was the least helpful. We made it this far by working together, Alex. That's true, but I don't think Damon cares. So what are we going to do, Alex? Kyle can't leave. He's been super helpful with killing things. Kyle can't leave. Then who? Jessica is definitely not weak as the healer. Well, then who's it gonna be? It can't be Mia. Of course it can't. We'd never do anything like that to her. But who's left? I won't give up Nash. Because even though Nash is kind of a jerk, he's still helpful. Alex, the only one left is... We won't... This is impossible. None of us are less important than the others in getting this far. But if we don't pick someone, we can't go to the next floor. I don't care. Just as Mia said before, we all worked as a team to get here. None of us is any less important than the others. Well said, Alex.
Well said indeed. If you are not aware of your importance as individuals and as a group, it would be impossible for you to overcome the many obstacles that lay ahead. You may proceed.
Am I the only one who's noticed how this old fart really enjoys messing with our heads? Yeah, and this old fart is really starting to tick me off. Please calm down, you two. All that matters now is that we can continue to the next floor. And up we go. Now you'll notice, is it just me, or is it unusually peaceful on this floor? I don't feel any nearby magic, But I think Kyle is wise to be suspicious. Maybe the monsters ran away because they heard we were kicking butt and taking names. Nothing over here. Maybe Damon gave up the test just because he knows we'll just pass them all. That would be nice and all, but I think we should stay alert until we reach the top. Yeah, what Mia said, cat. Well, excuse me for thinking positive, Nash. Nothing up here. Oh, right, this one. I remember this one. What's this? A big lump of clay? And what exactly are we supposed to do with this?
You will sculpt the clay into an image of what you consider to be a priceless treasure. However, if your creation fails to impress me, you shan't be allowed to enter my private chamber.
This lump's too big for us to sculpt it alone, so the 5 of us are going to have to work together. Hey, what about me? Since we can't each make our own treasures, one of us will have to direct the others. I'm the resident brigand and treasure expert, so I think the choice is obvious. Unless someone has a problem with that. Jess? Yeah, I do. We all have to make this decision, Kyle. And you'd just have us make something worthless anyway. Indeed, he would. Whereas I live in Vane, the most beautiful city in the world, I'm bursting with precious artistic sensibility. Back off, Ego Angelo. The last thing I need is you and Kyle to have a narcissism duel. Mia, who do you think should decide what to make? Well, since we have no idea what will impress Damon, I believe we should take turns guiding our sculpting efforts. I knew Mia was the smartest of us all. Okay, Alex, who's going to be the first leader? So, I could just go... I know the answer. That being said, let's go through the list. Let's go through the list, because there's no penalty for getting this wrong. You just have to do all the things. So first, you go first, Kyle. Alex, as usual, you've made the right decision, and I promise to enjoy bossing you all around. So, what are you planning to create, boss? Don't keep us in suspense. I won't spoil the surprise, but I can tell you it'll be a beautiful sight. This from a guy who uses the word beautiful to describe beer with a good head of foam. Alex, you have to make that part bigger and longer. Jess, what are you doing? I knew you'd be bad at this. Nash, that's too twisted. A little to the left, Mia. Come on, no, we're almost done. No time for a snack break. Kyle, I think you're going to have to tell us what we just made. I'm too afraid to guess. Come on, just get your mind out of the gutter. It's a crowbar, or what we in the trade commonly call a jimmy. Kyle, I've seen you do a lot of stupid things in your life, and I've just seen one more. Weren't you listening to me? This baby can get you in and out of most places than any other single device. Once a thief, always a thief, I suppose. I just thought you were different. But just this thing really is a treasure. It can open even the most stubborn vaults. You'll never learn, will you? Here we are in the bosom of knowledge. Bosoms are good. Can you focus for just a moment? Here we are in the bosom of knowledge, and you're still advocating lawless ways. Don't you see a problem with that? Well, I suppose you have a point. Kind of.
You have done well, but not well enough to impress me. Redouble your efforts and try again.
Okay, Alex, who's going to be the leader this time? Well, it's not going to be Kyle. Then who? How about Jessica? How about you, Jessica? I won't disappoint you, Alex. My sculpture's going to leave Damon's jaw on the floor. What are you going to make? Something that's been important to me since I was a child, Mia. Jess, I don't think Damon will be wowed by a sculpture of your binky, do you? Zip it, pig boy. That looks good, Alex. Kyle, you're sculpting clay, not stone. Be a little more gentle. Come on, Nash, you need to work well with others. Mia, could you help out Null? Null, you're working a little too slow. Hey, Jess, it looks like you made us... It looks like you had us make some kind of giant IUD. Why? No, moron. It's a necklace that my mother bought for me when I was a little girl. But you gotta admit, it does kind of look like an IUD. Will you get your mind out of the gutter? Don't you remember this time you told me how beautiful this necklace looked on me, Kyle? I remember when you used to give me compliments like that all the time. Jess, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Sometimes I think you forget I even have feelings, Kyle. I said I was sorry. What else do you want?
You have done well, but not enough to impress me. Redouble your efforts and try again.
Who's going to be the leader this time? It's not Kyle. It's not Jessica. How about Mia? Are you sure, Alex? I've never done anything like this before. You worry too much, Mia. You'll do just fine. Thank you, Null. Well, then, what should I make? Just make something that you really like, Mia. Something you consider a treasure. Alright, I know what I want to make. Alex, make that prettier. Kyle, please try to be serious. Hold that part up, Jessica. Nash, I think you could be trying harder. Null, if you're tired, you can take a rest. Mia, what's this? It's Gorgon-Gidria. Isn't he the most adorable thing you've ever seen? I love Little Gon. I had no idea you had such a fondness for monsters, Mia. You think I'm weird, don't you? But he's so cute. Look at his round body and his beady little eyes. He just makes me melt. Don't you think he's cute, Jessica? He's certainly unique. Don't you think so, Kyle? You really want to know what I think? If this thing were any uglier, it'd be my butt. What the... The next time you cover my mouth like that, Nash, I'm gonna gnaw your fingers off. There's no need for you to be so rude to Mia, brigand. You're only gonna hurt her feelings. Stop it, you two. Don't fight in front of cute little Gon.
You have done well, but no, do it again.
Alright, so not Kyle, not Jessica, not Mia. Now, what about you, Nash? You seem confident that Damon will be impressed by your treasure. He won't be the only one, Alex. I expect all of you will be awestruck by it. It sounds exciting, Nash, but what is it exactly? Just watch it take shape, Mia. I think you'll be especially surprised by my insight. Alex, that section needs to be more detailed. Kyle, are you paying attention to anything I'm saying? You're doing it all wrong. You need to use a lighter touch than that, Jessica. That's perfect, Mia. No, perhaps you should let Mia do your part. Nash, is this? Yes, it's vain. There's nothing more important to me.
The sculpture is excellent, but if you wish to impress me, you will show me your real treasure.
Real treasure? You're kinda cute when you're playing dumb, Nash. Your real treasure is right there. What are you talking about? Come on, man, it's her, Mia Alsa. There's nothing more important to you than she is. I knew it. I knew Nash had a crush on Mia. You're wrong. Mia is my... I don't think I've ever seen you a deep shade of red. Come on, Nash, say it with me. Mia is my treasure. La la la, I can't hear you. The youth of the Magic Guild, bold and bright. This sculpture must be making you nostalgic for home, Nash. Why else would you be singing the Magic Guild School song? I don't know which of these two is more clueless.
Treasure you've made does not impress me. Do it again.
So, not Kyle, not Jessica, not Mia, definitely not Nash. Well, perhaps I could try. Great, so what are you going... Of course. Leave it to me, Alex. Pay attention, Alex. I told you not to do it like that. Kyle, you suck. You used too much clay in there. They're not that big, Jessica. Nash, are you sure you don't want to take a break? Way to go, Mia. Ellipses. It's just beautiful, Alex. It really looks like the goddess. Well, of course it does. You had me fix all of your mistakes.
That is indeed a beautiful treasure. You have passed the final test.
Alex, I was trying to make a statue of Luna, but everyone else thinks it's the goddess. Weird. Yeah. And here we are on the final floor.
You needn't explain why you have come. Here is the book you seek.
The Way of Thieves. Will you read us a few pages, Damon?
Rule 1. Always be careful. Rule 2. Don't get caught. Rule 3. See Rules 1 and 2.
What? How is reading that gonna help anyone be a thief? Maybe it's time for me to write a book.
Alex, are you still pursuing the way of the Dragon Master?
Yes, I am.
Yes, of course you are. You have the green eyes. I believe it will be in your best interest to read all the books in my spire. You must work diligently to absorb all the generations of knowledge amassed within them. I shall remove the magic seals that prevent them from being read by those who have not impressed me.
It is an honor to be allowed into your library, Lord Damon. Damn it, that's not Nash. Whatever.
Thank you, Nash, but you have earned your access to these tomes. Besides, knowledge is meaningless if it is not shared with others, even if that knowledge is difficult to accept. You will learn this to be true, Alex, and you must prepare yourself for it.
Ellipses.
You should return this book to the Thieves Guild quickly, Alex. Your time is increasingly precious.
How does he know all this stuff about us, Alex? So, we can do a quick perusal of these books. The Prophecies of Damon. Dragon Master Dying was set into motion a series of events that would decide the fate of our world. But that fate will rest in the hands of Dyne's successor, a young man with the power of love on his side. The evil which infected the Blue Star now rears its misshapen head in our serene world, and this evil would delight in once again annihilating the children of Althena. The goddess has tried to destroy this great evil, but cannot. As long as humans hold darkness in their hearts, it will always survive. Ooh. The end of the one adventure is also the beginning of a next. History becomes legend, and dreams become reality. Prophecies of Damon. Tiny angels with gossamer wings frolic around a shimmering spring. Wow. Huh. Anyone who's watching this, you'll understand that later. The Prophecies of Damon. The power of the dragons will be lost, but hope shall be found within the shining blue star. And finally, Prophecies of Damon. The world will shudder and the sky will darken when magic meets metal. Many innocents will be slain. Ooh. So, I believe we're done here. So, let us go back to the beginning. Okay. So now we take our long and winding path back to the City of Thieves. Quick heal. Maybe? There we go. And then we go to here. Let's see if I remember. Kyle, you passed. Congratulations, my friend. And here's to the Thieves Guild. Here, take this. Now, that crest has a shimmy on it, which will allow us to open red chests. So, it's a little bit of an endeavor to get them all. The door behind the counter is the entrance to the Thieves' Bazaar. I think that's a good place to start looking for your item. And when you do, show your crest to whoever's selling it. Alright. Through the door. And then we have this convoluted path. I gotta remember. Oh, well, what does the paper say? North. That's these goes. Okay. Oh, hello. Say, I haven't seen you around here before. Are you friends of Grandpa's? My name is Lily. I'm Jessica, Lily. I know your grandpa told you this, but I'll tell you just in case. You really shouldn't be so trusting of strangers. Okay. Thieves Guild. Boop. Alright, so these guys actually sell some stuff. Here we go. Nice. And we can also sell a few things. Okay. And we're actually going to, there we go. Okay. Okay, she's got some nice items. Wondering if there's... Okay, there is not. Might be this guy right here, actually. Well, how to do, savage shoppers? Have I got a primo purchase for you, my friends? It's this thing with wings. I have no idea how to use them, but they have magic in them or something. Want us to teach you how to use them, pal? Hey, you're the, See this crest? Recognize it? Yes, it's a Thieves Guild crest. I know you know what that means, kiddo. But you weren't in the guild when I stole this from you. You're gonna split hairs with Guile of Nenza, huh? Not a healthy choice. You're that Kyle? Well, spank my bottom and call me a pinky. I just ripped off the king of all ripper offers. Here's your little thing back, and here's a little something extra. No hard feelings, okay? My popularity precedes me, Jess. Popularity? I think the word you want is notoriety. Alright, we got the wings back, and I think... Yes, thought so. These are important. We need a full... Everyone needs to equip some stuff here. Ice Blade. Ice Mace. And we're actually going to... Okay. Yes, it is a good idea for us to have ice equipment as we are going into the fire. We're going into a volcano eventually. So, yeah. Okay. So we're going to sell that. We're going to sell that. Sell that. I'm going to sell that. Alright. We are sitting... Uh-oh. Lily, why don't you come with us? I'm going to take you to a neat place. I don't know. My grandpa will be worried. No, he won't. I'll tell him where we're going. Now, come on. Let's have some fun. Okay. That voice! It's Royce! Wait, Lily! Don't go anywhere with her! Royce wants to take you to a scary place far away from here. Well. I knew then a pack of Jeez. I knew there was a pack of pulling pubescents in my future. I just didn't know when you'd show up. I can't believe you'd stoop as low as to kidnap a child, you sagging sack of dung. Now, watch the language around the dear little girl, shall we? Hey, witch, care to explain why you're kidnapping singers before I lop your head off? I'm afraid that's a secret, you muscle-bound twit. Hello? Unless, of course, you care to come along with Lily and me to the frontier. Come now, little girl. We have so much to do.
Lily, what's going on?
Grandpa, help me, Grandpa. This bad lady wants to take me away. No, Alex, not again. Please excuse me, Alex. How could I leave without peering into your future? Your dreams of becoming the Dragon Master are extinguished, along with the Crimson Spirit. Oh, how I hate to be the bearer of bad news. That's fortunate, Alex. That fortune, Alex. Was she talking about the Red Dragon? That's the only crimson-colored creature I can think of. If that's right, Galleon's going for the Red Dragon next, so we have to find him first. None of you are going anywhere. Not till you tell me what the hell is happening around here. That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. All we know for sure is that the Vile Tribe is kidnapping singers, and that we haven't been able to stop them from doing it. That's why we need to find the Red Dragon before Galleon does. It might be able to help us.
The Red Dragon? It's a cave is west of here, but you can't get there by land. However, I have a friend who knows how to get there another way. Follow me to the Thieves' Bazaar.
Alright, let's see what he's got to say.
Be quiet and listen up. This is a thief who's been working inside the Red Dragon Cave.
There's an impassable mountain pass between here and the Red Dragon Cave. Passable by foot, anyway. But I acquired the design blueprints for a giant airship that would let you fly over the mountains. I haven't been able to make a bit of sense out of them, but maybe they'll help you in your search for Lily. Take these to Ulk and talk to an inventor there. I think he'll be able to help you. Could you be any less specific? Hey, Felix. There has to be more than one. Alright, so with the nastiness that is just happened, but I don't know if there's anything in, like, the Guild HQ. Let me check real fast. I don't think there's anything in here that we would care about, but we could take a quick perusal. Not really. Nothing up here. Nope, there is nothing up here of real note. So, our mission is to head back to the town of Iluk. Or ilk, or whatever it's called. We are equipped to the nines. Let's get a save in before we go. And a heal. And off we head south. This is the town of Illic. People to the north that live in Riza and Mariod think we're all a bunch of fruitcakes. But I say, who are they to judge? They're all a bunch of thieves and hicks. Which is very true. Okay. So we are actually looking... I believe it's this house, maybe? Yeah. What's this? My blueprints. Wow. I was about to give up on ever seeing them again. They were stolen from you by the Thieves Guild of Reza, but we got them back. Thank you very much. But why would thieves be interested in the blueprints for a balloon? Oh well, I'll never be able to understand the criminal mind. My name is Shira. I'm an inventor. I've recently moved here so I could focus on my work. I wish I had something to give you as thanks, but we inventors tend to live hand to mouth. I'm sorry. Well, we need to get over the mountain so we can find the Red Dragon Cave. I see. Well, now that I have my blueprints back, I can build you a balloon to fly to the cave. But to make it a fly, I need a fluffy bug. And the one I had escaped into the field north of here. No problem. We'll catch the bug while you build the balloon. Wonderful. I'll get started on it right away. Don't forget to ask the botanist for permission to enter the field. Alright. So we gotta find the botanist, which I think is this lady. You're looking for a botanist? Oh, you mean my husband. Look for him in the laboratory downstairs. Oh, I guess not. Down here.
Oh, you want to catch fluffy bugs? Fine with me, children. I like to encourage interest in horticulture. But you should be aware that there are poor bugs out there too, and even I can't tell them apart.
So how are we going to tell them apart, Alex? Let's go to the field and explore first. We'll solve the identity crisis later.
I'll open the entrance for you, and you can go in the field anytime. Just make sure to close the gate behind you. We don't want any bugs getting out of there.
Alright. And here we go. So this is a good, like, pre-leveling location. If memory serves, fire is the spell du jour in this location. But we should be hitting relatively strong now with our upgrades. Nice. Okay. So, bug. The fluffy bug is the pink one. Duh. And it immediately runs away. Oh, these things they hurt and they're slow. So let's deja vu this, shall we? It's gonna, with them going that slow, it's gonna take forever. So, okay. Okay, good. I'd like to try and catch 4.
Check this out.
Ow! Holy shit! That fucking hurt!
By the power of Athena.
That was like 75% health in one move. There. God, those flies are gonna suck. Oh, Nash went up in level. Which is always nice. Leveling up is always good. Heal. Because fucking ow. Okay. Oh, jeez. Boing, boing, boing. That was cool. Let's bring some pain to these things if they're gonna hit that hard.
Check this out.
Jeez. Nice. Very good. Still, I mean, that's a fine chunk of experience there. This'll be a very suitable leveling spot if I decide to do some grinding, which I'm fairly certain there is no boss in this. We're not gonna see a boss until we get to the cave. So alright, come on. Ooh. Again, Kyle hits harder than Alex. That will be the case for a good chunk of time. It won't be the case forever, but it'll be the case for a good chunk of time. Okay. Bugs, 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 bugs. Well, we know that the pink guy is gonna run, so yeah. Alright, yep, this. Of course it only hits the one. There we go. Okay. What's in the chest? Crystal bracelet. Goes to Nash. And it's an upgrade. Nice. Okay. Lots of bad guys around here. These flies are going to suck.
Check this out.
Yeah, but they're giving us a lot of experience. So... Oh, crap. This might not be good. Maybe they don't like ice.
Check this out.
They just hit really hard. Like so. Kyle's down. Let's see how the ice cane works. Okay. These things just hit really hard. But they're giving like 500, 600 experience a shot. And we are low on MP. Okay. Okay.
Check this out.
Good Lord. That puts everyone at 23 except Nash. We gotta see if we can find this damn fluffy bug. Yeah, but I've been fighting flies like this since the beginning of the game. So, you'd think that...
Check this out.
You'd think that I could deal with such a thing. Alright. Spook hairpin. Who does that go on? Probably one of the girls. Oh no, just Mia. Ooh, that's a nice little chunk. Ah. Sheesh. Alright, start using your cane. There we go. So, it looks like with the level that we got, that they're still gonna hurt, but they're not gonna hurt as bad. Yeah. We're talking like most of my HP in one hit. Yeah, but with that, with the current level that we gained, it looks like we can deal with the majority of their damage, hopefully. If we can kill them faster than they kill us. Okay. I'm gonna need to buy some more healing items when this is all said and done. Okay. I'm fairly certain I know where we need to go. which is just like keep going back. Might be this one right here, actually. Nope, it's gonna run. But I think even though it ran, that doesn't matter. God, these things hurt. Yes, here we go. Oh no, it got away. Don't worry, Null. I know how to handle feisty little things. Come here, critter. We got it cornered. By the way, Kyle, what was that remark about knowing how to handle feisty things? Just, I don't know what that word means. Uh-huh. Remind me to define it for you the next time you try to make the moves on me. Not that I'm admitting to being feisty or anything. Okay. So what we're gonna do is use this dragonfly wing and get on out of here. Go back to our guy. You brought the fluffy bug, and just in time. The balloon is complete. If you would be so kind. Wander, wander, wander. The fluffy bug has been installed. But according to my calculations, the balloon won't be completely inflated until tomorrow morning. Why don't you spend the night here? It's not exactly luxurious, but at least it's free. Don't worry, bud. Compared to some of the places I've slept, your home is a luxury suite. I think we could all use some rest. Shira, we'd be glad to stay here tonight. And it's the next morning. I don't know why we needed that break, but sure. Good morning, everyone. The balloon should just be about inflated, and you'll be ready to travel to the volcano in the frontier. You're gonna let us have a... What happened? I double and triple checked my calculations. The balloon should be bursting at the seams by now. Let me rephrase that. Alex, how are we ever gonna reach the Red Dragon? La! Excellent. The inflation is complete. Alright, good. Let's take this moment to heal. We're at 23. I think we should be okay. We will save before we go. We will, however, buy a fair chunk of healing nuts. And 2 dragonfly wings. Okay. And then save the game. So if we go to this, I'm pretty sure that once you go into the cave, you don't get to come out of the cave until the cave is complete. So I've saved the game, so if the cave turns out to be a death trap, I can grind here with the bugs until I hit a more suitable level. Are y'all ready for takeoff? We're ready. All aboard, everyone. Plenty of room for 5 people and 1 animal. I hope that red dragon isn't too intimidated by my good looks. This doesn't look very different from steering a ship, so I'll take the controls. It's such a strange feeling to fly without using magic. Isn't it great fun, Nash? Sure, fun. Whatever you say. Okay, here we go. I did it! I did it! Heading to the volcano. Well, maybe we can get out of the volcano. If they're bringing the balloon all the way here. But I don't think so. It's not hot at all inside this volcano, Alex. What's going on? Maybe the volcanic activity is an illusion of the magic. But what a powerful illusion. It's the power of the Red Dragon, of course. Althena's guardians are only slightly less powerful than the goddess herself. Alright. So, this is a multi-pronged dungeon where we gotta get to the dragon. So, buckle up. It's time for all the fire monsters you could get your hands on. So we want to use plenty of, yeah, see, ice does. Our ice weapons are... Our ice weapons are wrecking these things. Ow. 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 Now, wow. We want to use as little MP as possible. Because we need to save all that delicious MP for the inevitable boss fight at the end of this dungeon. Yeah, Mia could wreck these things pretty much instantly with a blizzard spell. However, like, she needs that MP because things get... If I remember, this is like one of my very first hard stops when I played this game as a kid. Getting through this dungeon and fighting my way to the boss, and then having the boss just destroy me. Well, we don't want to avoid the fights, because if we can kill the monsters, then we've got the monsters disappear. They're not entirely random, these monster fights, because we can see them on the field. And we can avoid them if necessary, but usually that's hard. And, more often than not, there's treasure on these floors, like better gear. And since we're not spending MP, and we can kill the monsters with, we can kill the monsters with our equipment, which I'm just gonna do one of these real quick. We can gain a few levels in the meantime. There's nothing stopping us, and we have plenty of healing nuts, so... We just got to not avoid the fights, just beat them with non-MP draining abilities. Oh, come on, guys. Really? Don't worry. We saved the game. We have one of these nifty little buttons. So I'm gonna go ahead and zip through this first level real fast. I'll make sure I'm doing the right thing here. Yeah, okay. We just got into trouble because there were 6 monsters in that fight instead of 4. I just wish I could give Kyle one. There we go. And we just got to make sure that we heal in between every fight so we don't get destroyed. And since there's nothing, we can just keep going. Yeah, those things freaking hightail it at you. I'm curious what these things will do. Ooh, they attack twice. They don't hit as hard as the slimes, but they attack twice, which sucks. Come on, guys. Oh! Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to do some grinding. So, yeah. If this is the way things are gonna be, we're gonna have to do a little grinding before we head into the volcano proper. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Yeah. But I want it to be not close at all. I want it to be nice and easy all the way through until we get to the boss, and the boss will be challenging. So, I'm going to go ahead and close the stream here, do some grinding, and I will come back another day ready to roll. I hope everyone had a good time for the short while we were streaming. And I will see you guys next time. Remember to love each other and take care. Bye-bye.